Hey everyone, it's CY Reloaded back with another video, and I'm going to be doing a 2024 favorites video. I feel like I'm talking funny, and I don't know if it's in my mind or I don't know. I feel like I'm like, is my voice cracking and stuff already? That must be in my mind. I don't think shit happens that quickly. What I'm referencing is that this definitely is one of my 2024 favorites, even though I just got it 2 days ago. Guess who's on? Oh, I don't even want to focus. Testosterone now. I started testosterone, this week. And I don't know. I'm just these last few days, I'm like, is my throat dry? Or is my voice cracking? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to do a separate video about my, trans journey and everything like that. But I'm also trying to figure out if I want to rename my channel, and that's partially because of me transitioning. But yeah, 2024 favorites. I don't want this to be too long. I broke it down: food, travel, looks, events, activities, and music. I'm going to create a playlist for the artists that I name, and also I'm considering with the food to also link the spreadsheet table, whatever you want to call it, that I've made of Philly restaurants for happy hour. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Let's get started. These are only a few. I did 5 of the restaurants I like specifically. I went to all of them for happy hour, and I definitely recommend them all. First one being Renata's. Renata's is a Palestinian-owned restaurant. Mediterranean food. Is in West Philadelphia. They have a happy hour 4 to 7 weekdays, and then 5 to 7 on Saturdays. And they actually, I think, just recently started a late night happy hour. I recently became flexitarian, so they have a lot of vegetarian options. If you are vegetarian or just, like to eat like that, like Mediterranean food, check them out. They're great. I went there for my birthday too. I love Renata's. El Rey has a really good cheap happy hour. I'll upload a picture for, I think, all of these to show their happy hour options currently. El Rey's downtown. Check them out. They're affordable. Also, Rosie's Taco Bar, which is just down the street from El Rey, also has a good happy hour that is $5. Everything really affordable. So those are 2 options. Q Japan. This is what I mean. Q Japan is they have a happy hour from 5 to 7 on weekdays, and then 1 to 5 on Saturdays, which is amazing. 1 to 5 on Saturdays. I usually get their crispy spicy, which is spicy tuna inside of puffed rice cups. And then it has a sauce on top of it. It's so good. All of their food on happy hour is $6.50. It used to be $5, but inflation. But that's still really good for the portions. I get veggie rice. They have a bunch of rolls for that price as well. And wine. Good stuff. They're also downtown. They're walking distance from El Rey. So yeah, check them out. Chica I've only been to once, but it left a good impression on me. They have happy hour 4 to 6 on weekdays, and it's just a really cool vibe in there. Looks cute in there. It's like a 80s. I don't know how to describe it, but definitely check out Chica. The bartender that served me when I did come in was really nice, and it all just left a good impression on me, so they're being included in my list. And last one is Poison Heart. Poison Heart is off of Spring Garden. I don't think they say it officially, but it's a sapphic themed bar. It's all pink and black. It looks really cute in there. And their fried shrimp is good. I think I had oysters with my cousin when I went in there. I'm not crazy about raw oysters, but they were pretty good. And yeah, it's just a cool vibe. I went there for Valentine's Day. It's definitely good for a date. So those are my 5 food favorites, I'll say. There's definitely more than that because I love going out to eat. So I just want to keep it short. Next, let's go to travel. I kind of segue to food and travel. I graduated in December of 2023, and I took myself on a solo trip to New Orleans in January of this year. Had a great time. The food places that I went to that I'll recommend are Third Block Depot, Curio for their happy hour, Deanie's Seafood for their happy hour, and also Willie's Chicken Shack. Willie's Chicken Shack has fried chicken, fries, biscuits, but they also have frozen daiquiris. Very good. They tack on like a credit card fee, so try to bring cash if you got it for there. But New Orleans, I had a great time. It was just really cold when I went down there. It's probably the coldest days of the year when I went down there. It was in the 20s and 30s, but that made it be like pretty. It didn't take me any time to get food anywhere I went because like nobody was out and about because it was just really cold. But I had a good time in New Orleans. I went to DC a few weeks ago on December 4th for the Supreme Court. We're hearing verbal arguments for this bill or this case that came out of Tennessee about gender affirming care for trans youth. And they had a bunch of speakers outside of the Supreme Court. Peppermint was like hosting. Elliot Page had a speech. I came like right as they were announcing him. It was perfect timing. It was a good day. So good trip to DC. I got some edibles when I was down there. So good trip. This summer I saw John Doe in Brooklyn. I went to New York. I saw John Doe. I love you. John Doe, if you run by this video, I love you. Let's get married. And yeah, she did great. It was a great time. And I also went to Jacksonville a few weeks ago. Jacksonville is always a vibe, a story for me to bring back. It's been 2.5 years since I have been down there. Went to go see my friends. And yeah, definitely made the most of my weekend there. Let's see. Looks, I'll save for last. Events and activities. Protesting was the first thing I have on my list. I've protested a few times this year. Always memorable, important to make sure your voice is heard. Definitely want to get more into advocacy and everything that I can do now that I am finished with my job and have more of my schedule to myself to make it be what I want it to be. This summer, one of the, like, I go to a bunch of stuff that my cousin DJs, but she DJ for like this little picnic in the park. It was actually really fun. It was just chills, food, plenty of drinks, just good vibes. So that day stick out. I looked very pretty that day, so I'm gonna insert something right here for how I looked. Also related to my cousin DJ and my cousin opened for Zach Fox. Apparently Zach Fox is coming back. My other cousin just asked me about if I wanted to go in January, and the tickets are already sold out. But he got a ticket, so yeah. But Zach Fox, that was just fun, especially to have like the VIP experience, because I was like backstage when Zach Fox was performing. So that was cool. I have deleted my Instagram on here. I don't miss it at all. I think for business ventures and things like that, I'll probably hop back on there maybe in January. And also because, like, I don't know, maybe I'll feel like showing it off once I get more into my transition. So deleted my Instagram. I don't miss it. I was never a social media person, and Instagram is just weird. I mean, all these apps are, but yeah. When my best friend came into town, was definitely a favorite of this year. She came in October. The dinner that we went to for her older sister being honored as like one of the top 40 under 40 for her alma mater was super fun. And then we went to some local bar that I love. I think the next night. It was great. What I will say is, like, a lot of the stuff that I'm mentioning, I'll be inserting stuff in this video, but if you want to see about it and it's a favorite, it's on my channel already as a vlog or some type of video, so please watch my other videos, go back and watch them. Yeah, let me drink a good amount of this water and then come back because I'm like, yo, like I know I'm not sick or anything. I just my throat feels dry. But yeah. All right, we're back. Yeah, that did help. Look, yeah. Okay, I sound more like myself. Okay, there we go. Um, Outfest. Me and my cousin just acted a fool. I don't even think. I think I did like a what do you call it? A YouTube short, because I only had like a minute worth of stuff from the actual night, but we were just running around like drunk, flirting with people. Outfest is basically like a pride block party thing in the neighborhood that happens every October, or at least they try to make it every October in Philly. It's so fun. I have more fun at Outfest than I do Pride. I've been going to Outfest not every year, but since like 2016. So yeah. Another thing with my cousin is they work the door at a venue here sometimes, and they were having a like queer, like a lesbian Halloween party. And yeah, I was just like standing with my cousin the whole time, and like all the costumes look so good, and like lesbians just are so, it's crazy. It was a funny ass night. I don't think I have like any clips from that night, but trust me, it was a funny night. Um, Damn, I don't even have any clips. I don't know why I should mention if I don't have any clips. I have the beach day that I went on with my friends in September for one of my friends' birthday. That was fun. Drag bingo I went to twice with my mom, and that bar actually shut down recently. Hopefully they relocate. That's what they say their intentions are. It was the only black-owned bar in the neighborhood, so we're just hoping that they find somewhere else. I'll definitely support. So yeah, I went to 3 concerts this year, and I'm not like, I haven't been like an avid concert goer. So I was like, oh, actually 4. Oh no, 3. Tinashe. I finally got to see Tinashe. I will say, like, I went with friends. If I would have went on my own, I would have came way earlier because it was general admission. So going with friends, I'm still thankful because they, one of my friends drove us there, but we got there a little bit later. We were towards the back, and I had to watch like off the screens because I'm not tall. I'm not tall at all, so I had to watch off the screens. I would have liked to been closer. I know she's touring right now, but now because of Nasty blowing up, her ticket prices are so much more than they were. But I'm so glad I finally got to see my girl. Won't be the last time. John Doe was the other concert, and then Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan. I got that ticket on a whim, and I love both of them. Like, I cannot explain to you. My mom will tell you, like, those are like 2 of my favorite artists. So that was an amazing night. That I still can't believe I saw them. Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan, they sound so good live. And I have one of my favorites on here is being in a relationship. I was in a relationship the first half of this year, and yeah, like, even though it didn't work out for the long run, it just was, as partners to each other, I think we really enjoyed and grew in the time that we were together. And it's just like, it just was gratifying and had me still kind of like in disbelief now that it's over, because it had been 4 years since my last relationship. I'm like, damn, am I ever going to get in a relationship again? So that kind of like made me know that it is possible for me to, be in a relationship, function in a relationship again and everything. I still very much like my solitude, but yeah, I think I grew and like, got into my identity. I think it actually helped me to get more comfortable with myself and, my current gender identity through that relationship. So that definitely was a favorite. Yeah. And then last one I have is I actually reconnected with a friend I made back in like 2017 or 2018. Before I moved to Florida, and we went bowling, and we got this really good food afterward from this place called Silly Chicken and Rice that's in Chinatown. Yeah, shout out to that friend. I don't know if I should say their name because they're really, really recluse, but I had a good time, and it was just nice. It was just nice to hang out with someone that, has known me from years ago and just reconnect. So let's go to music. Number 1, as I just mentioned, Tinashe came out with Quantum Baby right around my birthday time, which was the second part to like a three albums. It's like a trilogy she's doing, and love Quantum Baby. My favorite songs are When I Get You Alone and Thirsty. And yeah, John Doe. I just actually discovered John Doe this year, but I just like fell in love with her music, and you know, I've watched interviews with her. She just seems so cool, and love her. Definitely recommend her music. I just recently found Jada. Apparently Jada has been like a songwriter for years, but I found her music recently. I really love the songs KO and what's the other one? Be With You. Yeah. No, wait. KO and Better With You, not Be With You. Yeah. The Marias are just like, love that band. I'll have the playlist down in the description. So yeah, let me just run through these. Destin Conrad, love Destin Conrad. Abby Jasmine, I'm still an Abby Jasmine stan. I've been listening to her since 2020. I hope she releases another project soon. I need that. Diella, I've only found her recently, but I like her song Joke, and I watched her live performance, and she really, really can sing. Cody Shane, mentioning my relationship, like Cody Shane Pull the Car Around is like one song that me and my ex would listen to really, really often. It's such a good song. I've loved Cody Shane for years. Shout out Cody Shane. I hope that she like keeps making music. Tia Corinne, I had specifically her Almost There EP that came out this year. It was only 8 songs, but it was just so cohesive. Like you could so easily listen to it straight through. And yeah, I hope that she continues to make music as well. And then Amaria is the last artist I have. I love Amaria. Like I love R&B that's like just so sensual, you know, not exactly sexual, but just sensual and amazing. Most of this will be like more of that vibe. But yeah, like I said, I'll make a playlist. All right, for looks, I have my oh y'all hear my stomach, Pride in New York vlog. I think I should, and like all the looks I turned when we were in New York for Pride. Love all those looks, and that's for that short period of time. I had my pink side cut, and I ate that. So shout out to that look. Though it was short-lived. Also short-lived right after that is I gave myself bangs like right before. I think I cut all my hair off. So shout out to those. I already mentioned the picnic. I looked really beautiful that day. One day I went to the farmer's market with my friend, was walking around, like we ran into like this porch sale. They were just dragging me around every freaking where. And that would be the day that I also wanted to do other stuff like soon after that, and I didn't have my keys in my bag. So I had to wait for my roommates to come home later, and I just had to like go downtown because like I couldn't get in the house. I'm just like, all right, so what I'm gonna have to do is buy clothes while I'm out, buy wet wipes and deodorant, and handle that. And just, yeah, I wound up buying this really pretty dress from Buffalo Exchange, and I think those flip-flops too from Five Below. And yeah, I love that look, but that was a spur of the moment, that freaking look, because I couldn't get back in my house until later. So I met up with my cousin at Old Bar, which is closed now apparently, except for catering events. And yeah, what was I? Oh yeah, that night that I was working the door with my cousin, I had my curly wig on, and I did my makeup real nice, so I have that on here. I had the night I had a dysphoric meltdown. That was right around the time that I was like accepting my trans mask identity, and that's like not saying I'll never dress feminine again, but it's something like, I know what it was. It's just shit was triggering me, and I was like, yeah, technically I look beautiful right now, but I don't even, like, I shouldn't have done this to myself. And like I saw someone who looked exactly like my ex, not the one from this year, one from like, years ago. And I looked so good, but I felt so terrible that night. But shout out to that look. I looked so good that night. And last one I have for looks is my birthday. Or the night going into my birthday. I went out to the bar. I was wearing like no clothes. Like almost no clothes. Do you know nobody bought me a drink? And I had 2 pins on that said birthday boy and birthday whatever. No one bought me a drink. All the dudes standing like this right next to me, acting like they don't see me. I'm like, are y'all broke? Like, what is going on? That shit blew me. I swear that's what made me a man. I'm like, yo, if I'm out here half naked and y'all not acting right, y'all don't get privy to this at all anymore. That's a joke. That's not the reason. But that was just so funny. But I looked so good that night. That the look turned out exactly how I wanted it to. So, yeah. Those are all my favorites. I mean, I'm sure there was like way more stuff that's happened this year for me to say was a favorite moment or something. That's just the things that came to mind, y'all. So I don't want this video to be like super duper long. Thank you all for watching this video. Still trying to decide if I'm going to change the channel name. I don't know what order, I'm about to go out to eat, and I must need to because my fucking stomach keeps talking. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But anyway, see you in the next video.